Today, our question is, what greeting did Alexander Graham Bell want everyone to use on the phone?
It's not hello.
Not hello? Who this? Who is this? Who's calling me? Do you know what time it is? No. I'm not sure. What did he want people to say when they answer the phone? That's what we call the greeting. So, usually when I answer the phone, I say hello. Who's calling? Who is this? Or, they say hello and they say this is. They introduce themselves.
Yeah.
But what did Alexander Graham Bell want people to say?
I've never thought
about
this
that.
Question.
He was like, I invented this, so I'm going to tell you how you should use it.
People have to do that.
And everybody has to do it.
No. 所以今天的问题来啦，就是到底这个贝尔发明电话的时候，希望人们怎么问候彼此呢？问候我们可以用 greeting， 这个是叫问候。比如说我们会说 holiday
greetings。Seasons
greetings。Seasons greeting 就是季节，比如说祝福人的一些祝福语、问候语。So what are the options?
Okay, we've got A, B, and C. A is, of course, hello. Hello. Like the Adele song, hello. Next,
it's me.
Hello, it's me. Next is B, ahoy hoy. Ahoy hoy.
No, what? That doesn't sound right.
The only place I've ever heard that is on The Simpsons. Mr. Burns, the old man. That's how he answers the phone. Ahoy hoy.
Really?
And that's the only other place I've heard that.
Ahoy hoy.
Okay,
no.
And C, it just keeps getting stranger. Yeehaw! Like a cowboy.
This is hard.
This is difficult. I would just say hello.
Yeah.
That's what I would think.
I think this is tricky.
Sometimes the answers are so strange that they just might be true. So maybe it's B or C. I'm not sure.
这些语助词中，你们觉得电话这个发明者贝尔希望大家一开始用的是什么？ I think A might be like a trick because we do it nowadays.
It seems too easy.
Right. 太像陷阱了。But 1号 sounds like too happy to answer a call.
Well, yeah, and every time you would call somebody, you'd have to hold the phone away because it'd be so loud.
Hurts.
Yeehaw!
No.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, nice to talk to you too.
So I'm gonna choose B, I think.
Ahoy hoy. So maybe it is what Mr. Burns says on The Simpsons.
It actually makes sense.
Maybe
He's not making this up.
Ahoy hoy. It's so strange it might be true. Well, you're right. The answer is B. Ahoy hoy.
What does it mean?
I'm not sure.
Like I said, it sounds not serious enough.
It sounds like a bit of a joke.
Why?
Ahoy
Why
hoy.
ahoy hoy?
Okay, well, the article goes on to say, of course, today many people answer the phone by saying hello. Yes, that's how pretty much everybody answers the phone. Hello?
Hello.
I mean, how else do you start the conversation?
No.
Of course, now with today's phones, you can see usually who's calling, so you know who it is. So you don't really need to say it like a question. Like if your friend Mike is calling you, you see Mike on your phone, you say, hi, Mike, or you don't need to say hello.
That's true.
As in, who is this? But that's how we do it usually.
我们刚刚呢，这个看答案都没有提到。其实大家呢会说 hello 来接电话。Most of the people do. Like in Chinese, we say 喂 right? In many different language, they have different kind of greetings. 为什么会有这样子的转折？从 ahoy hoy to
ahoy hoy.
Hello.
Where does that come from?
Yeah.
So the article goes on to say, however, the inventor of the telephone, Alexander Graham Bell, wanted to use a different greeting. So I guess he thought hello was too common or too easy or
too direct.
Yeah, too direct. He wanted something else for using the phone.
贝尔这个刚开始发明电话，其实是想要用不同的问候语。这个理由不知道为什么啦。不过呢，我们贝尔是电话的发明者。我们看到这个 inventor 这个字，其实它不是一个新字，它是 invent 后面加上 or 变成发明的人，也就是发明家的意思啦。So he wanted to use ahoy at first.
Ahoy, something like ahoy. Ahoy is something like a sailor would say on the sea. If they see another boat close by, they say ahoy. It's like calling out to the other boat. But this is different. It's ahoy Hoy.
Ahoy,
There's an
hoy.
extra hoy on the end. He wanted to say ahoy,
Ahoy, hoy.
The next sentence says.
Yeah, like you said, sounds like a sailor， 像水手，听起来反而比较像水手吆喝啊，或是跟彼此看到另外一艘船来跟彼此打招呼。So who changed that to hello?
Okay, yeah. Who talked some sense into Alexander Graham Bell? Who said, okay,
That's not a good idea.
Mr. Bell, maybe that's not such a good idea. Well, it says Thomas Edison suggested hello instead. Okay, Thomas Edison, a
Him
very
again.
wise man, and a very smart man. He said, you know, ahoy hoy is good, but why don't we just keep it simple? Why don't we just keep it really direct and simple and just say hello? He suggested hello. And that's our first word power word. It's suggest. S-U-G-G-E-S-T. Suggest. Suggest means to offer an idea or a plan for someone to consider or to think about.
For example, we can use it in a sentence like this. I suggest Tony's kitchen for dinner tonight. I suggest Tony's kitchen for dinner tonight. 意思就是说我今天建议吃这个东尼的厨房来当晚餐。But why wasn't hello popular back then?
Well, you know, English is always changing very slowly over time. So maybe hello was somewhat different back then. That's what the next sentence says. Back then, in the past, this word wasn't a friendly greeting.
What?
It wasn't considered friendly to say that. Hello, like with a question mark on the end. It was used in two ways.
这个在以前这个时候呢 ，hello 其实这个字不是很有礼貌，不是很友善的用法啦。文章呢这边说到 hello 呢，其实以前不是用在 friendly 的时候，它其实用在两种情况。When did people use it?
Okay, the first way that they used it was to express surprise, such as, hello, what's this? As in you don't know what something is or you're surprised
You're
at
not
something.
actually like asking people.
No, you're just surprised that somebody did
That's
something
cool.
shocking or that was not expected. And this is our second word power here. We have express, which is spelled E-X-P-R-E-S-S. Express. Express means to tell or show what you are feeling or thinking by using words, looks, or actions. For example, after the speech, many people expressed interest in the program. After the speech, many people expressed interest in the program.
一种呢是用来表达 surprise 的时候，表达我们用 express 这个动词，比如说 express your feelings、express your idea 等等的，或者像例句说啦 ，expressed their interest 就是表达对这个计划的兴趣。What's the other kind of hello?
The second was to get someone's attention, like, hello, stop that. Okay, so the first, you're kind of expressing like something you didn't expect or surprise. Hello, what's this? I did not expect this to happen. This one, somebody may be doing something bad and you want them to stop that. So you're not saying hello as in hi, you're saying hello, stop that, stop doing that. We see another word power there, it's attention, and we spell it A-T-T-E-N-T-I-O-N, attention. If you give someone or something your attention, it means you're thinking about it, you're listening to somebody, or you're watching someone or something. For example, Kenneth waved at the old woman to get her attention. Kenneth waved at the old woman to get her attention.
另外一个时候来用 hello 呢，是用来引起别人的注意。注意这个字呢，一定很常听到老师说，比如说在课堂上说，嘿，注意这边，我们可以顺便学起来 pay attention to something or somebody 的这样的一个固定的片语，来叫人家来注意各种的人事物，或者是呢 to get somebody's attention， 就是像文章里说的引起某人的注意，或者是呢我们这个例句里提到 Kenneth 他对那个老太太挥手 wave 来吸引他的注意，所以文章的意思呢，就是说，别人不要做某事的时候，你会说 hello。It's kind of like we say hey too, right? Like hey, stop doing that to
Yeah,
get people's
hey
attention.
is considered a little bit rude, or we usually use it, like you say, when we try to stop somebody, you're like, hey, like, stop doing that. So that's how it's kind of changed.
But it didn't really mean something good. Why did Edison like it?
Yeah, maybe he just really didn't like
Answering the phone.
Or he didn't like answering the phone. Maybe he thought it was annoying. Well, it says, according to Edison, though, he thought hello was easier to hear from farther away. Okay, so it's more of a practical thing. He thought it was easier to hear from farther away. Now, our next word power word here is far. F-A-R, far. Far means a long distance away, and the opposite of far, of course, is near. Our example sentence says, my grandparents live far away in the country. My grandparents live far away in the country.
既然 hello 在那时候不是什么好的意思，为什么爱迪生会想要用它来当做这个问候语呢？根据他自己的说法，因为呢，他觉得 hello 这个字呢，可以在很远的地方都听得到 ，was easier to hear from farther away。这里我们看到 farther， 它其实是 far 的比较级。我们看到这个 far 在后面加 er 的话 ，farther。Farther. It's hard to pronounce.
A little bit, yeah. Far, farther, farthest.
Farther. 所以就变成 farther 的比较级啦。我们看到 far 这个字副词表示遥远的，像在例句中 live far away 就表示住在遥远的地方啦。
So Edison had this suggestion. He thought, ahoy hoy doesn't really work for me. Let's try hello instead. And since then, hello has become the most popular way to answer the phone. So this is what everybody does now.
爱迪生这么一说以后，后来 hello 就变成大家都很习惯接听电话一个语助词啦。Who knew?
Not me, that's for sure. The only person who still answers the phone like that is Mr. Burns on The Simpsons. Nobody else does that. But I'm going to start saying ahoy hoy when somebody calls me on the phone.
Because it actually makes sense.
It makes sense now. And it kind of sounds funny to me. Well, let's get into our review time now before we end the program.